Okay, so let's move from your nightmare to a game at Villa Park. So
Amazing.
Everton were 2 were up, and after that Villa scored 3 goals. So this is so Everton have lost all 4 games in the season, and this is the second game where they have thrown 2 goal lead. You must be very happy, Abhishek.
I mean, you have to be happy. What can you say? Especially after watching Liverpool, what they did yesterday, and then getting to watch Everton. It's amazing. It is like it was the best therapy I needed yesterday after watching Liverpool. Seriously, I thought I was like, oh, 2-0. When it went to 2-0, and I think you only messaged, कि, oh, Everton 2-0. I was about to message you. This is going to be 3-2, 100%. And exactly, that's what happened. And again, I don't know what is the problem with Everton. It's mentality, it's the manager, it is everything at the moment. Even the ownership situation is horrible over there at the moment, 100%. So I think overall, everything in that club at the moment is going pretty bad, which is great. As a Liverpool fan, you love to see them struggle. And but at the end of the day, it was Aston Villa. I never thought Everton could anyway beat Aston Villa at home. And did you see the goal? Aston Villa's third goal.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Seriously, yeah, like you don't see those goals anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
Nowadays you don't see, everyone is trying to walk it in as the one style of football. Everyone, like, I get so frustrated when I watch some of these, like even the North London derby. So many chances they're like out. They're standing outside the box and they're still trying to pass. Like, why don't you take a
yeah,
shot? So it was
yeah.
amazing to watch that Villa goal yesterday, because you don't get to see it much. But yeah, I mean, Everton is amazing. Everton is like your little brother that you get to make fun of every day. But so I'm happy that for that result.
Yeah, yeah. So John Duran's goals actually, I think that could be one of the goals of the season. That was absolutely brilliant goal.
Hmm.
But even Watkins had a very good game. He was very lively. I think he had a bad game against Arsenal, uh, and but he was very lively. He was very sharp yesterday, and he caused a lot of problems to Everton.
Hmm.
And in the from the midfield, Morgan was excellent.
Hmm. A good player. They're all good
Yeah,
players.
he's a very good player. He's a very good player.
But speaking of players, I mean, Mangesh, I mean, you look at Everton now, right? I think, what you hinted on earlier, it somewhere, I think, is a battle between Sean Dyche and the board. Because you look at the Everton squad even now, should they be played for, lost for, with defense of Keane and Tarkowski, with Pickford in goal, with Calvert-Lewin up front, with Idrissa Gueye? Are these bad players? Are these players that are so bad that you should be bottom of the table, losing all your games so far? I don't think so.
Not
And
really.
again,
Not really.
coming back to the dugout, is Sean Dyche that bad a manager? He's not. Sean
No,
Dyche has
he's
done
not.
some brilliant things over the past decade with very limited budgets and clubs that haven't really. He's like an old school guy, right? He's like Sam
Yeah,
Allardyce's मेले में पिछड़ा हुआ भाई. He's like a lost brother of Allardyce in some way. He's a throwback to the
yeah,
60s and the 70s style of football. But I respect that. He plays football on
yeah.
his own terms. And he tends to keep clubs up. Fair, he's not very
Mhm.
pleasing on the eye, but Everton aren't pleasing on the eye, and Everton don't need to be a please don't need to be
Yeah,
pleasing on the eye. They need to stay up.
yeah,
Something has to change. The players, they're not going to get too many players. Again, partly down to how bad the ownership is. I think the person that they will eventually replace in a few months is going to be Dyche. And if Sean Dyche goes away, I have no doubt this is the season Everton get relegated. I have no doubt.
yeah,
If
yeah,
they
yeah.
replace Dyche by say November or something, that's gone. They're gone. They will get relegated.
Bring
They
back
will get
Lampard.
relegated.
I'm
They
sure.
should
I'm
bring back.
sure they'll be thrilled.
Huh?
And Everton's manager were very exotic anyway. They had David Moyes.
Except for
So
1 year. Except for 1 year when they had
Carlo
Ancelotti.
Ancelotti.
Believe it or not.
Ancelotti.
Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, and they did the double over us that season. I can't believe it. I don't know
No,
why
no,
Ancelotti.
no, no, no. It was 2-2 right when Van Dijk got injured. It was 2-2.
Uh, okay, maybe at Anfield,
Yeah, it was 2-2.
either they beat us or they maybe it was 2-2. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That first game was 2-2 when Van Dijk got injured. I think the game was it at Goodison Park?
No, no. Van Dijk got injured before that, the ACL injury, right? That was before that. I don't think that was, or maybe that was Ancelotti. Actually, I don't remember now. But
that was Ancelotti because they also had James Rodriguez and
अच्छा,
they had Dokore and they had one more player I can't remember right now.
and Van
Yeah,
Dijk
but they
didn't
had
get
a good.
injured. Van Dijk was absolutely. It was a shit tackle by Jordan Pickford.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
उसको
But he went for the ball, right? I don't recall it right now, but
वो सीधा he went for the knee. That's all. He didn't go for anything. Jordan Pickford उसको देख के ही लगता है he's one of those hooligans. If he was not a footballer, he would have been like all getting into bar fights every day. He's one of those hooligans who has become a footballer. That's all. He
He
just
yeah,
went for the knee. He didn't go for the ball or anything. And he didn't even get a card for it. Like,
yeah. He did not. He
honestly.
did not. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
to,
Yeah,
to,
like
to,
there was a meltdown of Liverpool fans after that game. I remember that.
no, but
And I think,
you speak of a bar fight. I don't think Jordan Pickford would enter a bar with that haircut. By the way, I don't think he's allowed entry into any bar with that shit haircut that he has.
I still don't get why Jordan Pickford is England's number one, to be honest.
but
But
he is like Joe Hart. So Joe Hart was decent once in a once upon a time, and England do not
But don't
have
you
better
think
goalkeepers.
Nick Pope and Ramsdale are better than Pickford?
I don't think Ramsdale is better. Ramsdale is as good as Pickford. Nick
I
Pope could
I
be
I
better.
I think Nick Pope is a better goalkeeper.
Pope could be better. Yeah, Pope is a
But
better
Pope was injured
goalkeeper.
last year. Right? Pope was injured last year. Wasn't he?
Last season, I yeah, अभी
I
बीच
think
में
he lost
sometime he was
a
injured.
chunk of last year with an injury.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't understand hype around Ramsdale. He's painfully average. He's painfully average और वो इतना celebration में इतना focus करता है वो. Even if someone hits the crossbar during while taking penalties, he starts shouting and jumping around. अरे तूने क्या किया है भाई? You did not save it. तू क्यों चिल्ला रहा है? वो हमेशा ऐसा करता है. So I think buying Raya was one of Arteta's best decisions.
Hmm.